morning. My name is John, and this is the Homestead Diary. Been doing some thinking about a philosophy that I learned about in high school. It's called Solipsism. It was thought up and invented, whatever, by someone at some point during the Age of Enlightenment. I don't remember exactly who, but I learned about it in high school. And the gist of it is, a solipsist believes that they are the only thing that actually exists. And they can't truly trust their senses to verify that that which is out there is real. So as far as what they can tell, it is at worst imaginary, at best maybe close to real, but not due full consideration for the way that it is treated, if that makes sense. Sort of a watered down version of that might be someone who is considered to be self-centered or narcissistic. A solipsist takes that to an extreme and honestly believes that their actions do not have the power to harm others because those others don't really exist. Kind of like the Matrix, I guess you could say. And if you're inside one of those little pods, everything that you're seeing in your mind is imaginary as the creature sucks the life out of you. So, I think we all know people who could be qualified as narcissistic or self-centered or even approaching being a solipsist. And it's very hard to deal with such people because they tend to be very good at being energetic, charismatic, acting as though they care, being very genuine sounding, and then all of a sudden they're not. And you wonder, what happened? And you have to understand that there isn't necessarily a reason, because they didn't consider you to be real in the first place. They didn't consider that what you might say you want or need or deserve needs to be respected, because they're all about doing whatever feels good for them at the moment. They don't care about you. They don't love you. They might say that they love you, but truly, they don't. They only love themselves. If you know such people in your life, you might consider pushing them away. I know that I've been in the position to have to do that. And it's not easy, because as someone who is not those things, as someone who does genuinely care about the people around me, it is very difficult and very painful to recognize that you've been lied to recognize that you've been taken advantage of, to recognize that this person not only does not care about you, but on a whim, if they could, would smash you like a bug. Now, that doesn't mean that these people that I have in mind, or this person that I have in mind, has that power. In fact, part of what this grows out of is stupidity. Someone who is lacking in intelligence very often will adopt this sort of worldview because they're unable to think beyond themselves. And whether they had mommy issues or daddy issues or just whatever happened to them in their childhood, or maybe they're just made that way. And maybe God put these people in our path to teach us grace, to teach us patience, teach us understanding, but also teach us compartmentalization, to teach us that it is okay, it is right, it is just to push away and compartmentalize these people. You need to look around at the people with whom you associate, and you need to consider, is there one of these people in my midst? One of these people who's lying to me, one of these people who is trying to manipulate me because they are only in it for themselves and they don't care about you. When someone shows you who they are and they behave toward other people in certain ways, you need to believe them. Believe them when they say, I don't care about you, I hate you, I will hurt you. They don't have to use those exact words. It's easy enough to read between the lines. And I would suggest, with all my heart, that if you find yourself in that position, you take moves to protect yourself and step away. Y'all have a blessed day.